I was in the Army for 2 years, stationed at Walter Reed Army Medical Center.
And what motivated you to join?
So I could finish medical school and do my training, because at the time that I was in the military, the draft was still in existence. And the draft was a program where the military would have you sign up when you became 16 years of age, and you would then be, and I'm going to say quote unquote, eligible to be picked out of wherever you were at that moment to go do basic training and be put in one of the branches of the military. In order to avoid that, so you could do something, and I was able to get a deferment to do college, although I had to do ROTC in college in order to maintain my deferment. Then I was accepted to medical school, and in order to complete medical school, I got another deferment for the 4 years, and the professional deferment was called the Berry Plan. And then after I was in training, during my training, near the end of it, I was chosen to go into the Army, and I was sent to Walter Reed Army Medical Center.
How was the ROTC in college?
It was fine. It was simple training, gave you a little discipline. But the military in general, if I learned anything from it, was it organizes you, number one. Number two, it makes you feel humble because of all the people around you at different levels. There were people above me who were bosses. There were people below me, and there were people aside me. And you had to treat everyone like a human being. And I think that's one of the big things in the military, that everyone is treated quite fairly and the like.
Why did you choose the branch you chose, and what is it?
I was in the Army. I had no choice. In those days, when you were drafted, they put you where you were needed. Some people were drafted into the Navy. Some were drafted into the Air Force. Some into the Army.
What would you say to a young person who would consider joining or any military?
Well, they should look at if they have an idea of a career. If they have an idea of a career, the military may be a path to do that. For example, if you get an ROTC scholarship, you can get one at the university or college of your choice, follow a career path, and then pay back some time to whatever branch you're in. And there are a lot of ROTC scholarships available. If you don't know what you want to do and you're not sure you even want to go to college, you could enlist in a branch. Admittedly, you would start at the lowest level, but the military does provide multiple upward paths. You don't just end up as a private or the lowest on the ground if you want to make a career. And then you can come out of it after 10, 15 years and start a business, for example, from what you learned in the training. Or if you want to become an officer, either through a military academy or an ROTC program, you can go on and be in leadership positions almost from the get-go. So there are a lot of things in the military. It's something students should not reject right out of hand.
A special message for the students and staff of Manhasset?
Well, just they've been very supportive of the American Legion. I'm a member, which is made up of veterans and family, their families, children, etc. And the school district in general. has been very supportive. There are numerous programs in town in which the school band participates, or tomorrow on November the 11th, Veterans Day, there are a couple of people from the school orchestra who are going to be performing at it. And these are very emotional ceremonies usually, because they honor the veterans who have passed and who have fought for us. And you have to be thankful for that.